I'm eating. Like, I literally have food in my mouth. Like, I'm chewing, about to swallow, and this man's goes, well, I'm gonna go now. This story is about why I stopped talking to light-skinned pretty boys who put up a certain persona that they were somebody that they're not. So, I used to work at Hollister. Everybody knows pretty much how Everybody pretty much knows how Hollister is set up. You walk in, there's a left and there's a right. You got the girl side and you got the guy side. So you walk in, there's like their first room, and then you go to the second room. And then some of them have like more than 2 rooms or more than 3 rooms. So like you walk in, that's their first room, and then like their second room, and then there's like the lounge, and there's like a third room. Or sometimes they have like a 4th room. Whatever. So that's how it's set up. So I'm working. And we had like this person come in because our manager was out of town, like our store manager was out of town for vacation. So we had somebody else from Abercrombie in our store, like as our manager since we didn't have one at the time. So this guy walks in with the mail, like with our mail, because like our mail got sent over to them because we don't have, like our door was locked because they don't have keys and not whatever. All this work stuff. So I see this fine young man walk in. I'm just like, who are you? So I'm just, doing my work, minding my business, not saying nothing. And then I run up, well, I don't run, but I go up to the manager. I'm just like, who is this? And they're like, oh, this is so-and-so. He works over at my store. I was like, oh, so y'all got all the pretty boys. Okay. So he leaves, and I'm just like, I need to see this man again because he is fine. And wow. So my manager's like, you want to talk to him? Well, he's not my manager, but like the manager at the time. He's like, you want to talk to him? I was like, I mean, I can get his number and we can see where it goes from there. But I mean, like, sure, whatever. What happened was he calls over next door to his store and he's talking to the other manager. And he's like, we need to get so-and-so together with old girl because she think he cute. I'm like, no, I don't want to date him. I just think he's cute. Maybe we can go out and hang out a couple times, I don't know him like that, so I don't want to be like, hi, yes, I'm your girlfriend now. Oh, nice to meet you. What? So anyways, he comes back over to get the cart with our mail on it, and like, he was just like, hey, my name is, Tom. So it's like, hey, my name's Tom, and I heard that you, want my number and you want to get to know me, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, what in the world did they tell you? And I was just like, oh, yeah, sure, blah, 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 playing it nice. And so then he's just like, all right, we're just having like a little conversation. He gives my number, I get his number. Then he gets back to work, and then I go back to work. And so it was almost time for me to get off in like the next hour or two because I opened at like 9 o'clock in the morning and I got off at like 1 or 2. So it was almost time for me to go. And so then I'm leaving. So he's like texting me or whatever, like, we should hang out sometime, like, let me get to know you a little more. I'm just like, all right, sure, whatever. So one night I decided that I want to have this little get together with my friends, and I was like, you know what, I can invite Tom and he can bring some friends if he I'm gonna invite Tom and he can bring some friends if he wants to. So like all my friends are coming over, we hanging out, watching TV. No, we're not watching TV. Listening to music, just chilling. We got pizza, we got chips. We all just chilling. So he's like, hey, we're outside, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go get there from the front door, and he's all like, my friends are just gonna leave. I just brought them with me, and I'm just gonna stay. I was like, what? So you brought like 5 people with you for them to leave and you to stay? I was like, I mean, if you want to, but I mean, that's up to you. I got friends over here, so it's not like a a date or anything. Literally, I was just trying to get to know this man and hang out. I don't know what was going through his mind psychologically, so whatever. Mind you, this guy is like really religious, not like really religious, but like he goes to church and he was a Christian, and like I think like his dad was a pastor or something, or they were just like in the church heavy. And I was just like, this is a nice, wholesome man. Like, I need this guidance in my life. Like, yes, like, shout out to you, my friend. So, like, they come upstairs, and, like, we all chilling. Everybody's like a little awkward at first, and like, I'm not awkward. Like, we're not gonna sit there in each other's face and not say one word to each other. Like, you come in my presence and you don't have nothing to say. What are you doing? So I'm like, this is so and so, this is so and so. Like, I'm introducing him to my friends. I'm just introducing my friends to his friends. I'm like, I don't really know their names. I'm like going around the room, like, what's your name? What's your name? What's your name? What's your name? And so I'm trying to get everybody to know each other, because I'm just like, we're not about to sit here and nobody knows nobody. So, moving on to the night. So he wants to talk to just me, and I'm like, all right, well, I can't really like leave my friends because I invited everybody over. Like, this is my get together. So I'm just like, all right, I was like, is everybody okay? I'm just checking on everybody because I want to go talk to this guy, see what he's about. So we have this one-on-one conversation for like a good 20 to 30 minutes. All is well, whatever. It's kind of loud. He's like, is there anywhere private we can go? And I'm just looking at him like, where are you trying to go? This is as quiet as it gets. Like, you're not going in my room. We're not going to nobody's bathroom. We're not going to go in nobody's closet. You get this little space. You better open your ears and hear the best you can. So, me and Tom talking. Everything's going swell, whatever. Everything's cool. So, like, a couple days or a week later, he's like, you want to hang out again? I'm like, sure. So, we go. He texts me, but I had to work this day, and I think it was raining. So it was raining, and he was just like, you want to get something to eat? I was like, I mean, sure, that's cool. So I think it was like a Sunday, or Saturday or Sunday, and we go to Zaxby's. Y'all know Zaxby's is my favorite restaurant. I love Zaxby's so much. It's so good. So I pull up. Well, I was just like, yeah, we can meet at this time. I have to work at this time, so, I don't want to be out all day, but I don't want to leave too early and then be out. So, go to Zaxby's, pull up, I'll walk in. Like, we walk in together because, like, he saw me and I saw him, so we just, like, walk in. So, I'm ordering my food or whatever. Y'all, he paid for my food. I was just like, what? Okay, let me rephrase this. Yes, I have had someone pay for my food before, but this was the first time that I've been asked on a date and they paid for my food, if that makes sense. So I was just like, okay. So the girl was like, do you want anything? And he was just like, no, that's it. He gives her his card, and I'm just like, okay. So then I get my food, and then we go sit down, and we're talking, and I'm eating. That chicken was so good. Like, I'm reminiscing back on that food because that food was so good. So we talking, having a great conversation. Like, conversation A1. Like, he's like telling me about himself. I'm telling him about myself. Like, we're really opening up. Like, for real. Like, mind you, a couple days ago or a week ago, whenever I had my little get together, like, he was being open too, like, being honest, sweet, everything. I was just like, where did you come from? I don't know who you are. Like, are you an alien? Are you from Earth? Because I don't understand. So we're talking, I'm eating, whatever. He's like, yeah, I'm not gonna eat. I just came from the cafe a little bit ago, so I'm not really that hungry. I was thinking in my head, like, this man really invited me out for me to eat and him just to sit there and look nice. I was like, all right, well, thank you. Like, I really appreciate it. Like, I was thankful for my meal. So then I'm eating. Like, I literally have food in my mouth. Like, I'm chewing, about to swallow, and this man goes, well, I'm gonna go now. I was like I had swallowed my food. I was like, Oh, oh, okay. Like, mind you, I haven't even eaten half of my food yet, and this man's like, well, I'm gonna go. I was just like, you just gonna go while we're having a conversation? Okay. So, so, y'all, he had me bent out of shape when he said that. I was just like, never again will I ever talk to you, because this was the worst one-on-one interaction with you since I met you ever in life. So I'm like packing up my food, got it to go box, plate, and all this other stuff, and I'm packing it up. And so he gave me a hug. He was like, it was nice seeing you, blah, 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 blah. I'm just like, yeah, nice seeing you too. So, y'all, I ain't never talked to that man ever again in my life, because I was just like, really? What kind of human being? I was just like, okay, whatever. Because, like, I think at one point, like, what he was saying to me and what I was giving back, he's probably like, what? Like, if y'all heard things he was saying, I was just like, you stupid idiot, what? No. Like, are you crazy? Do I look like one of those college thotties walking around here in booty shorts and stilettos with crop top? No, I do not. So, that's probably why he was thrown off. But my feelings weren't hurt. I was just like, I mean, whatever, it is what it is. Because I'm happy now, so whatever. So, after Zaxby's, I think we texted a couple more times. And then he, like, invited me to hang out, but, like, I never responded because I was just like, whatever. And then we just basically just fell off. I never texted him again, never saw him again. And that was basically what happened. And that was the worst ever. But it was an experience, so I had a little experience that I never want to encounter again, because that was the worst ever. So, hope you guys enjoyed my little interesting story. Subscribe, give this a thumbs up, leave some comments below. I want to know what y'all think about this man's, because would you feel offended? I think I felt offended. I felt a little offended, because it's just like, how you gonna invite me out and then we're not even halfway through and you already want to leave? Literally, I didn't even do anything. I wasn't even being unladylike. I barely even touched my food. Like, when I tell you I barely even ate a chicken wing or a freaking chicken tender, I didn't. I was like, little nibble here and there. So I'm like, I don't know this man. So I'm gonna go back and eat my food, We can just talk or whatever. He got a milkshake. A milkshake. And he didn't even eat the milkshake. He was like, you want this? I was like, it's birthday cake. What? I was just, never again. That was my experience. I was just done. So now that I look back on it, I'm just like, why did I waste my time? And probably then I was probably like, why did I waste my time too? Because it was stupid. But I hope you guys enjoyed my story. I want to do another one because I have a lot of stories, but I just don't know what story to tell because I don't know what y'all want to hear. So leave some comments below letting me know what kind of stories you guys want to hear, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!